everybody? I got a message that I want to share with y'all. It's late, but I want to share it anyways. I've been reading Matthew, and I'm in Matthew chapter 6 today. And the first little passage it talks about giving to the needy. And Jesus emphasizes on the fact from verses 1 to 4. I'm just gonna cut it down short, but he emphasizes on the fact of like if you're gonna give to someone or you're gonna give or you're gonna tithe, don't make it a public matter, right? Because we should be trying to win the approval of God and not of the people around us. We should not be trying to focus so hard on pleasing people that we forget that the only one that really matters at the end is God Himself. Like, if we are tithing, we should tithe for God, and that's it. We shouldn't be tithing to get attention or get a pat on the back and say, yeah, you did a good job today from someone else. You should only be looking for a reward from someone else. And I will actually read the passage because I think it's important to back it up. It says, watch out. Don't do your good deeds publicly to be admired by others, for you will lose a reward from your Father in heaven. When you give someone in need, don't do it as the hypocrites do, blowing trumpets in the synagogues and streets to call attention to their acts of charity. I tell you the truth, they have received all the reward that they will ever get. But you, but when you give to someone in need, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Give your gifts in private, and your Father who sees everything will reward you. I think that this was a hard thing for me to really understand, right? Growing up, I kind of always wanted this someone of attention, and I would try to bring attention to myself when I did something good. But it's like if I'm trying to get attention from doing something nice, then that kind of beats the purpose of just doing something nice, right? Doing something out of the kindness of your heart means just that. It doesn't mean doing it out of the satisfaction of being told you did good today or thank you so much or getting something back in return. And you really have to understand that this right here is a very biblical thing. Like, this is not something that we should be taking lightly in the sense of like, oh, I do it every so often where I want praise from another person. If you have that type of thought process, I think that you should take the time and you should try to understand why and then ask God to remove it from you, because that's not holy and it's not something that God wants you to do. And it says it right here, right? That those people who are looking for attention, that's all the reward that they will get. But those who do it in private will then be rewarded by the Lord. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather be rewarded by the Lord than rewarded by anyone else on this earth. So that's all I got for today. I love y'all, and I hope you guys are doing well. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios.